Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode, we went through our second round of special coaches, focusing in on Larry and Iono, as well as Carmen, Lacey, Drayton, and finishing off Nemona. Now that we understand how the second memories work with each character and how they operate and how to obtain them, but with quite a lot to still call over and complete, it's time we continue our BB League stories, starting with my absolute favorite from the entire game being Director Clavell. So, honestly, well, let's get right on into it then, since, let's be honest here, we have quite a lot of coaches to still go through, since we also have to deal with ones that are at the BB League itself, too. So, yeah, we have a lot of things, but honestly, one cool thing, I ended up upgrading the entirety of the club room, and I actually have a couple of new things I could do, like these little things for the camera effects and stuff like that, to changing the club room and how it looks and stuff like that, as well as the screens out here you can change, which is pretty cool. We got little wall paintings that you can actually look at, which is pretty cool. Honestly, a bunch of new things, as well as this, like, 3D printer kind of thing. Honestly, not a bad, thing for, upgrades and stuff like that. You can also change music with this little speaker here. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about that. I got a lot of, BB points. I ended up farming out all of the stuff I needed. And also, I'm able to get version exclusive legendaries, apparently, because, I went and I did the gold quest with, other players, and I have all 25 now, so I have every single legendary available to me now, so if I see any legendaries in there that I want to do for the series when we go and do the legendary stuff, I'll kind of, pick and choose out of those that ones we should do based on, if we've ran into them in a previous series, I'm not going to deal with them again. And if we're going to for sure see them in a future series, I'm going to hold off on doing those as well. But if we're for sure going to be doing some that there aren't going to be appearing in a future series, then more than likely we'll go out and do them. Like, say, Ho-Oh and Lugia. Obviously, Heart Gold or Soul Silver, you won't be able to see both of them. So that's one way of looking at it. But that being said, honestly, straight to the calling of special coaches in. Because let's be honest here. Actually, wait, first, let's see if any of these people are talking to each other. We can finish up Drayton 2 today, which is pretty cool. But let's definitely call in special coach. And let's figure out who we want to call in first. I think definitely it was going to be Clavell, so that's who we should definitely start off with. But we have 20,000 BP now. So I shouldn't run out anytime soon. Thankfully. There he is. Do forgive the intrusion. Director Clavell of Uva Academy at your service. I'm very happy we can call him over. And I did relook at the people we could still, send over. I think we might be able to send over the Elite Four as well. Based on, here, I'll show it. Since we have all the gym leaders here, we have all the teachers here, and as well as the director, as well as the nurse, which she becomes a teacher. But Hazel and Geeta, more than likely, is the one in the middle between Miriam and Nemona. And then Poppy and Rika can possibly be the two on the left side in the middle. So we might be able to actually get all the Elite Four members, which is pretty cool. Because, well, Hazel is an Elite Four member, so honestly, if that is the case, I really do hope that's the case, because I would like to be able to challenge the Elite Four again. But, first things first is definitely figuring out who else we're going to bring. But let's talk to Director Clavell by himself for right now first. I've heard all about your adventures here from Director Kairano. As I understand it, you've already battled your way to the top of the League Club and played a major role in an out-of-school expedition. As your director, I could not be more proud. But still, I should like to hear your thoughts. How has life at Blueberry Academy been treating you? It's, so much fun. Yeah, I like it. That warms my heart to hear. I'm so glad you were able to come here to study. Thanks, Clavell. I'll be staying here for a while as a special coach, so feel free to come and chat anytime. Of course, buddy. Well, let's get straight on into you then. Ooh, would you like to challenge me to a battle, Master Spooks? Of course, buddy. Of course. Well then, I humbly accept. Not as your director, mind you, but as a fellow Pokemon trainer. Okay, well, here we go. First one, here we come. So we don't have to do Drayton again, thankfully. So we don't have to worry about refighting Drayton, or certain fights to redo, which is good. Yeah, a Rain Guru. Okay, well, it's a good one to start with. But yeah, so in the club room right now, we just have Amaris and Kieran, and then whoever else we invite for battles we still need to do. We still need to talk to Drayton, though, to finish him up. But yeah, definitely, from what we can tell, it shouldn't be too hard to get the characters that we want and go through what we need. Because obviously, like I said before, these are going to get easier and easier as time goes on, because I can't lock the experience. So if they start dropping like flies, it's, honestly, there's no way I can really stop that from happening. Unless I were to make like 5 extra teams that were all level, like 78-ish. But yeah, it's better to just say, let's go through them easier. And if they just so happen to go down, it's just gonna happen. Honestly. But let's see here. Definitely gonna say flinching would probably be better in this one if we can make him flinch. Nope. Aurora Veil. I don't think you have the one that makes you dodge in snow. So I think it's basically just, trying to think of what it is. Well, you don't have Slush Rush either, because you would have went first. So I'm not really sure what your ability is there, Abomasnow. But we did get the flinch that time. Okay, which one's 100%? I want to make sure we knock out this Abomasnow this turn. See if the Ivy Cudgel does enough. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Just make sure the Abomasnow goes down. A little bit tankier than all the other Pokemon we've been dealing with. Okay, we got a Gyarados. I'm gonna go with the quick and easy one. Since it's got a 4 times weakness, let's just go for Terran here. And give it a nice wild charge. And also, changed up my throwing style as well, as you can see. It's no longer the left-handed one, it's the ninja style. I thought it was funny. So I thought, might as well use that one. It's like one of the only other ones I could think of using, other than the left-handed one. I'm surprised I didn't knock that out. Really? Okay then. Huh. Wild Charge did not knock out Gyarados. Really? It's 4 times effective. That's really strange. It could be the Aurora Veil, though. But still, though, I'm very much surprised that we didn't do more damage with that. Because I'm pretty sure Terran's not a weak Pokemon by any means. Yeah, 325 attack with Wild Charge, even if it's same type attack boost, it should have done a lot of damage. But, let's definitely swap out into Saphira, just so we know that we can knock out the Gyarados here. Just because he's going to be a little bit more, well, faster of a Pokemon. And, well, it's easier if we make sure we knock it out than worry about the end product of what it could do to us. Okay, into the Poltergeist. Go into good old Spooky. Since we do know that that's a pure ghost type, so working with the weaknesses that it has is going to do us better. Not too bad. Definitely not scared of anything he could possibly throw out, because so far I think he's had pretty much the same team as he does during the school challenge after the main game, for the base game. But it is still possible he could throw out something new. Going into the Meowscarda. We don't actually have anything, do we, other than Poison Jab from Saphira. Just because Terran ended up going out pretty quickly than I thought it would. Honestly, I'm surprised the Hisuian Arcanine's going down as quick as it is. To think you have grown this strong, but it's not over for me yet, you know. Yeah, I'm very much surprised the Hisuian Arcanine goes down as quick as it does. I know it gets hit by like 4 times effectiveness. Time for the old director to show what he can do. Marvel at this, as I am terrestrializing. But yeah, it's the 4 times weakness. Yeah, it does make sense why he gets knocked out so often. But it's just that he feels less tanky than I thought it would be. Honestly, if that says anything. But honestly, it could just be that it's not as tanky as I thought it was. Like, it just doesn't have the stats to be tanky, but it seems like it would. It has a lot of HP, seemingly. And Meowscarda knocked itself out due to my rough skin and my rocky helmet. Sorry there, Director Clavell. Down you go in 1 turn. At least your Meowscarda got to attack, though. So you technically got to use your starter. But down you go, buddy. Sorry about that. If anyone asks how the battle went, just tell them I lost. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less? Okay. If you say so, buddy. But honestly, pretty cool little fight. Even if we're a little higher level for it. The Pokemon you have raised certainly are treasures of inestimable value. But how very careless of me, I almost forgot that I have something to give you. A good friend of mine wanted you to have this, as a token of his thanks. What is it? Oh, we can wear... Director, we can wear Clive's wig from the Team Star event. Are you joking? Is it really something I could wear? It's a rather trendy item of headwear, you know. Why, I'm almost tempted to procure one myself. Can I try it out? Wait a minute, how do you wear this? Is it a hat? Wait, how do you do this? Yeah, it is a hat. You actually can. That's... Huh. That's funny. That's very funny. I wasn't expecting that to be a cosmetic I could use. That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, let's continue with them. I purposely gave no firm deadline for students to complete the treasure hunt. Feel free to continue pursuing your adventures wherever your heart takes you. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly are all rather easy to care for and raise. That's why we chose those 3 as the partner Pokemon to be given to students who enroll in Uva Academy. Anything else? I know you have 1 more, because every person has 3. So where's your hidden one, buddy? Here we go, that's it. If you're looking for Director Kairano, I believe I saw him over by the Academy's entrance. I do hope he's paying due attention to the Academy's administrative affairs, and not just lounging about all day. Honestly, I'm not sure what he does, because he is just standing out there, honestly, so it's very curious what he's ended up doing. Also, I just realized there's a Hisui and Zorua on the little board here. But you can't find them in this area, so I'm surprised that they have that there. Definitely surprised about that. Well, since we have Drayton here, let's actually finish him up real quick, because he should be on his 3rd one now.
Yo, bud, got an update regarding the you being lead club president thing, and I quote, foisting all those responsibilities on the Spooks, that's just not right.
That's Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey really raked me over the coals for that, and for my general slack offery. And so, guess, we're now all stuck spinning league club president duties again.
Well, that's unfortunate. Congrats, Co-Prez. Yep, congrats indeed.
Woof, didn't take you for the, facetious type, bud.
I was just joking, bud.
I'm really not excited about having more work. Feel free to come take some off my plate if you ever feel like helping. Seriously, anytime. Help.
Help. Yep, here we go. We got number 3 for Drayton.
Come to think of it, I'm a club president's job is supporting the other members, right? Guess I could do that much. Supportive mode activate. Let's trade Pokemon supportively.
Okay, let's do it indeed, buddy.
That's what I like to hear. I'm putting up Duraludon, obviously. What do you trade me?
Duraludon, you say? Okay. Well, if you're going to do Duraludon, I'm definitely going to do a Pokemon that I have caught in the terrarium, and I have way too many to deal with, so here's a Basculin.
So you're down to trade your Basculin for my Duraludon, bud?
Yep, I am. Hope you like Basculin, because I have quite a lot of them to give out. But at least it's in a cool Pokeball, honestly. So, there you go, bud. At least you got something to go with. And we get a Duraludon in a Pokeball. Okay, cool. Could turn that one into my Archaludon, honestly, because I have yet to actually get one myself. But I do have the Pokedex amount that we need for starting Perrin now. It took a while, but I did do it and do now have it. And it seems like you're required to get all the starters, or seemingly most of the starters, or a bunch of legendaries in order to actually get to the 200. So, I did it through the starters, so thankfully it wasn't too hard. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit harder than you would think it would be to get to 200 in this one. Unlike Kitakami and Paldea's Pokedexes.
Basculin's a great choice. That's Champion's Pokemon for sure. Don't worry, I may slack on a lot of stuff, but I'll take good care of your Basculin.
Thanks, Drayton. I know you will, bud. Plus, you'll have fun with the evolution for that, so honestly, I think you'll quite like it. But yeah, Basculegion is pretty fun. But let's see here. I think we do a Mary's and Kieran before we do our next special coach, I think.
Oh, hey, thanks for bringing Arven and everyone with you to Kitakami. Being back home on my break, I just couldn't stop dwelling on everything that had happened. It was rough. You guys visiting really helped. It's too bad all that weird stuff happened. While you guys were here, though.
The weird stuff with Carmen, the weird Mochi Mochi stuff? Yeah, that was definitely strange, but it was fun.
Yeah, that. It makes for a funny story now, but wowzers, that was scary. You know, there's something I've been thinking about for a while, and I think I made up my mind. I'll fill you in soon, I promise. Just wait a bit, okay?
Okay, so next conversation will be his finish, and then we still have Mary's here too.
I have a question, Spooks. How was it that you and Kieran first met?
On a school trip. Yep. Another school trip that isn't this one.
So it was a trip that started it all. I do recall that Kieran and Carmen returned to Kitakami shortly before Kieran's change. I have been wondering why your presence provoked such intense reactions from Kieran. Based on what you said, I doubt that the circumstances of your meeting were the cause. My question is answered. Thank you.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now we need to do the battle for Kieran, as well as the Mary's. So let's go about and do those.
Hey Spooks, let's battle.
Okay, let's battle indeed. You are definitely not ready for my team, though, now.
Alright. Let's head over to the entrance then.
Okay, here we go. Kieran's battle. Wonder how this one's gonna go. I wonder how much, stronger he gets from the first champion battle now, because this would be technically his strongest form, I would think. So we got Dragonite and Politoed. Okay, not too bad. I did realize that he changes his Poliwrath for a Politoed, but definitely we can knock out the Politoed immediately. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And I think definitely Dazzling Gleam for the Dragonite. Just have that started, because he has a bunch of Dragon-type Pokemon. And then if we get Politoed off, yeah, there we go. Now it's not going to be too dangerous. Although that Dragonite could be using Hurricane with Drizzle. So, yep, it definitely is. I was thinking that was the case, and I was 100% right, because it hits a lot more often in the rain than it normally would with anything else. So, yeah, I should have saw that coming. But not too bad at all. Now we can bring in Karlach here, going into Incineroar. Okay. Well, there's the Intimidates. That's not too much of a problem, though. We can send in the Super Sweet Syrup for the free evasiveness for them to lose. I don't think Opportunist will grab that. Yeah, it doesn't. Good. And then I think what we can do here... that's a good question, actually. I'm going to do Dragon Cheer for now, I think. And then we'll do Dazzling Gleam. Okay, there's the Fake Out, so it wouldn't have mattered. We wouldn't have got it this turn. But we definitely do get the... Apparently not enough to get the Dragonite off the field. Okay, I was thinking it would. Ooh, ouchie. That could have been really bad. Thankfully we didn't go down, but still though. Hopefully I can get that Dragon Cheer off before anybody else goes down. Nope, Extreme Speed. Should have saw that coming. But it's fine. We still got the Incineroar on the field, so we need to be a little careful with that. But for the most part, as long as the Dragonite's down, it's not too much of a problem, honestly. Okay, it's got a Citrus Berry? Yeah, it does. Okay. Interesting item on the Incineroar. Going into Darkest Lariat, that's Dark type, that's down, yeah. Okay. Well, it's 3 of my Pokemon down for 2 of his, which is actually kind of scary, actually. But let's go into Spooky on the left and Saphira on the right, and we can go with that. And I think we should be good with these 2 without any problems, I think. Going into Grimmsnarl. Prankster, we know for sure what it has. He really likes his Dark-type Pokemon, but thankfully we do have a Fairy-type Pokemon for those. Let's definitely get the Grimmsnarl if we can, and then I'm going to try and liquidate the Incineroar, if possible. But there's the Prankster for the free Reflect. Can't do anything about it, but we definitely can... apparently not knock out the Incineroar this turn, surprisingly. Even with the Reflect, I thought I was going to go down. Okay, Darkest Lariat for Saphira, that's not too bad. Could have been worse. We got the Rough Skin and the... oh yeah, that's actually a knockout. I didn't even realize it till I got the Rough Skin proc there. But cool, okay, that works. Okay, no more Incineroar, so now we're on even playing fields again. Okay, I can go for Grimmsnarl again, because I know that'll work. And then I think I'm going to go Dragon Rush on Porygon Z. Okay, there's a Sucker Punch, that's my Disguise, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind my Disguise getting broken, so that's perfectly good. And then we'll do the Dragon Rush on Porygon Z. Not enough to knock it out. A lot of damage though. Down goes Grimmsnarl, now he's on the weaker side. So he's got 1 more Pokemon left to summon out, I'm pretty sure. And after that we're good, but there's Ice Beam. Okay, well Saphira's down. Okay, well, Porygon Z is definitely making its presence known. It's his Life Orb Pokemon too. And finally the rain stopped as well. Well, Terran, it's time for you to come out, buddy. And prepare for whatever, whatever his Hydrapple's gonna do.
Oh man, that bites. But I'm still having a blast. Time to turn the tables.
Time to turn the tables indeed. Here comes the Hydrapple. Okay, well here we go. Super Sweet Syrup. Thankfully, nothing too majorly problematic when it comes to abilities. Because honestly, I feel like that ability could be better. But, let's see here. He's about to change its typing. I think he turns it into grass. But he could change it up out of nowhere on me. Let's see here. I'm going to say Porygon Z we try and knock out. And then I could try and Flare Blitz the Hydrapple, maybe. It sounds like a possibly good idea. Let's go for it.
Well, these feelings never change, and I'll put them on to Terastallizing right now. Right here, right now.
Okay, well, let's see what you got, Kieran. At least he smiles during his terrestrialization now. Even though he still looks a little serious. Oh no, it's fighting type. Forgot that he just takes away his weaknesses instead of picking one that actually helps him out in battle. Because I don't think Hydrapple can learn any fighting type moves. I could be wrong. But technically you can because of Terra Blast, but other than that, I don't think he learns them normally. But definitely Flare Blitz for you. Maybe get a flinch on you? It's possible. And we burned you. That's never bad. Okay. Although you're a special attacker, so it doesn't really fully affect Earth Power. That's a knockout on Terran. This is actually a fight, actually. Because he actually knocked out all my other Pokemon. Surprisingly. Huh. What level is he, actually? I didn't even look. Height 87. Okay. That's somewhat close enough. But, just in case, I'm going to play it safe now. Let's get rid of our weaknesses and terrestrialize with them, I think. Since I feel a little bit safer if Spooky was Pure Fairy right now than anything else. Since we are dealing with a fighting type Hydrapple right now. And we can use that to our benefit. Since one fighting type is weak to Fairy, which is always good for us. And there's the extra damage we needed. Down goes Hydrapple. And down goes our first actual real fight in a while. Just because we haven't had any major fights like that in some time. Just because of, well, us being higher level at this point. But yeah, Kieran actually put up quite a good fight. Not bad.
I'm really glad we could battle.
Same here too, buddy. Same here too. But down you go. And we should be able to get something from Kieran now. For doing at least the battle.
That was fun. See, this is exactly why I look up to you, Spooks. You sure are strong. I wish I knew, wish there was something I could give you. Oh, I know.
A blueberry case, the black variant. So we have the white and the black one now. Oh.
I don't have my own smartphone yet, so you can have that.
Why do you even have it? Interesting. And then, oh yeah, we still have to do... Oh no, I think we already did all three of his random conversations, did we? Oh no, I don't think we did.
Is the ogre I need Ogre Pond doing well? I think it'll be pretty happy as long as it's with you. I grew up in Kitakami, so I don't talk like, the other kids here. It used to bother me, but I don't mind so much anymore.
It's all good, bud. Anything else from you? I know you should have another one. Let's see. Depends on how fast he wants to bring it up to us, is the problem. There we go.
Oh, man. My room is a real disaster right now. It's still how I left it when I was all obsessed with battling. I should hurry up and clean it.
Yeah, probably. I haven't even checked his room. I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Let's definitely say hi to him, Aries.
I propose a battle. Do you accept?
Yes, we do. Okay, number 2 for Aries. And number 3 will come on the next time she shows up in the club room. Which is literally a day in advance, is how that works.
Oh, then let us relocate to the court. Come with me.
Okay, Aries, let's see what you got for us. But honestly, trying to think of who else we would bring in from the special coaches for our adventure today. Because we have Clavell. Who else would be a fun one? I think Hazel would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind bringing in Hazel. Because Hazel's a pretty fun character to me. Out of, like, the adult characters, Hazel and Clavell are definitely, like, top tier for me. Ooh, wait a minute, I forgot about that. We're kind of locked into Shadow Ball here. Okay. Well, I need to make sure the Doug trio goes down. But, yeah, you know what? Yeah, focus the Doug trio. I feel better with that, actually. I don't mind what the Skarmory does. I would have actually knocked it out. Oh, no Focus Sash. Good thing I went for that then. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want free Earthquakes coming out for from that Doug trio. I know that thing can hurt, so let's just play it safe and get rid of that thing immediately. Before anything bad could truly happen with that thing. But there we go, there's the Stealth Rocks. Now it's going to try and push us off the field as much as it can. Going into Scizor. Not a bad one. Bug Steel. Okay, definitely going to say Ivy Cudgel. And then go into the Skarmory now, I think. Since I don't think we need to really worry as much now with there being the Pokemon on the field now than there were before. Because the Dugtrio can be a problem. Ooh, well that's a knockout. I was kind of hoping Ogerpon would stay up a little longer than that, but it's fine. Could have Wellspring Masked, honestly. There's no point in me not doing so. But down goes Yukio and our buddy there. Okay, well, 2 new Pokemon then. As well as the Stealth Rock. Whatever gets thrown out into that. Okay, Sphere is not bad into the Stealth Rock, actually. Okay, that works. Then we get to choose our other one. Well, that's a good question, actually. It's a very good question. I'm going to say Terran. Terran would be good for this fight because it's a Steel type, well, Elite Four member, so it would be smarter to do Fire now than it would be earlier. But let's see here. Who would be more of a problem here? I think the Skarmory would have more HP. And then I can try and liquidate the Scizor on the left. And I think that should work. Yeah, okay. Scizor's down. Skarmory shouldn't stay up from the Flare Blitz. I don't think it's going to be possible. But it's a chance that it somehow survives. Nope, went down. Okay. 3 of 6. Not too bad. Having a lot easier of a time taking on a Mary's now than I did before. I'll definitely be honest there. Because Terran got knocked out almost immediately because of the Dugtrio. And we had to do this without a Fire type or Fighting type. So it was kind of like a hard fight compared to all the other Elite Four members. But let's see here. We got Empoleon on field. This could be an interesting dynamic here. Let's see. Empoleon I'm not really scared of. But I guess we can try and focus it. I think Terran goes down no matter what here soon. So, but I don't want to accidentally knock it out though. Let's go Dragon Rush on the Reuniclus. Surprised it hit, honestly. It's a 70% chance of hitting. And I keep getting it randomly. Even though normally you'd think I'd miss it more often. Here goes the Hydro Pump. Down goes Terran for sure. At least we did a good decent chunk of damage before Empoleon knocked us out though. So it works out pretty fine. Going into the Trick Room. Not a problem. Not a problem. I believe that's... yeah, that's the one for speed. If you're slower, you're faster. So Karlach actually should be faster here now. I would think. Because it's not a fast Pokemon. So I think we can use that to our advantage. Do some evasiveness, dropping on the other side of the team. And go from there. But yeah, definitely... Pollen Puff wouldn't be a bad idea on you. But I'm going to go Fickle Beam on the Reuniclus. And then I think I can go for a safe Earthquake here without having to worry. Okay, it's going Protect, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Although we hit ourselves with the Earthquake when it comes. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was expecting Ice Beam, but I was thinking Karlach would be faster with the speed change. But Empoleon's apparently faster than, or slower than the Hydrapple is, surprisingly. Even though we're literally a candy apple stuck to the ground. But, okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Good to know, though. But this time we shouldn't be, changed up here, thankfully. So let's definitely figure out how we want to do this. When you say Energy Ball on the Empoleon, I know the Shadow Claw should be more than enough on Reuniclus. And then we'll go from there. There's the 4 times damage for Karlach. Eesh. Yikes. Here's an Energy Ball for you to make sure you go down now. No more of that, please. But there we go. Now into our last 2 Pokemon. her Uniclus, and what was her other Pokemon actually? I just thought of that. Our Life Orb ended up knocking us out though. There's our Shadow Claw. It's going for Trick Room again. Are you changing it back to normal? Thanks, I guess? Okay, well that works. I don't know why you would waste that turn to do that, but thanks, I guess? Huh. Interesting. Oh, Yukio's back out. But, I'm more than confused why she did that, honestly, for the double Trick Room.
I'm at a disadvantage, but my resolve to win remains firm. Let us proceed.
Oh, the Metagross. Now I remember. I forgot you had a Metagross. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense, why you waited on that one. Well, because you're definitely changing the type on that thing, let's do it this way. Let's get rid of the Reuniclus with, that.
Countdown to terrestrialization, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, the Shadow Claw on Reuniclus should knock out the Reuniclus, and then the Shadow Ball on Yukio should start the process of knocking it out. But, yeah, the Metagross is definitely preparing. Don't think it's going to be a major problem, but, it's not an easy Pokemon by any means. Okay, not bad. Half of its HP is now gone. Shadow Claw for Uniclus, and down goes one of them. Now it's just the Metagross, and whatever it wants to try and do.
Time to pile on the pressure. Don't resent me for it resent your Pokemon's HP instead.
Hard press. Okay. Hard press, you say? Ooh. Okay. That was scary. Huh. Okay. Well, that just completely one-shotted Yukio, but it was a crit. Let's give it a nice old Drain Punch. There we go. We still have a Disguise left, so no matter what this Metagross does, it's not knocking me out. It's not fast enough to get me. And if it has Bullet Punch, it wouldn't be able to do much with it. Since, well, let's be honest here, it would do some damage, but I don't think it's enough to knock us out by any means. We give it one more Drain Punch, and down goes a Mary's. Still one we haven't seen in the BB League pop up yet, and that's Crispin. We haven't seen Crispin yet, surprisingly. But down goes the Metagross, and that is GG. Well, that was fun, Mary's. You definitely still put up quite a fight compared to our original encounter with you. Because we were left with one, and Kieran put up much more of a fight this time too, which is good.
That's that. Battle finished.
Battle finished indeed. But down goes Mary's, and another major battle is now out of our way. So just one more BB League battle left to do for the main group. And then all our special coaches left that we still need to do.
Congratulations on your victory. Battling you always brings me a certain sense of tranquility. Allow me to express my gratitude by passing on the most powerful technique I know.
Technique? The finger heart emote from Mary's. I thought I already had that.
Carmen taught this to me. She said that if I assume this pose, victory over your opponent is instantly ensured.
Huh. Really? Finger heart emote. Can't do emotes in here, sadly. Can I do it while I'm in a picture? Maybe it's a picture one. It's possible. Yeah, it's a picture one. Oh, yeah, I didn't have that one. That's cool. I like that one. I didn't think that's what the finger heart emote would be. That's cool. And then, we still need to finish Mary's 3 conversations.
Time is finite. Every second of every minute must be used with great care.
Same one as before. Same one as before.
With you around, Spooks, I can rest assured that Kieran is in good hands.
And then we got one more from her, depending on how fast she wants to give it to us. Hopefully it's... there it is.
Oh, yes, Spooks. What is that? Has my fine taste in eyeglasses caught your attention?
There we go. And then now to call in our next coach, which is definitely going to be Hazel. So let's call him on over and get him started. And then we'll, to be able to kind of cycle through, we'll pull Arven back out, which should also give us our golden one for Arven. and then go from there.
Greetings, I'm Hazel, the art teacher at Uva Academy, as well as a member of the Elite Four. It is sure is such a pleasure to be able to meet all the fine students at this Blueberry Academy.
It's nice to see you too again, Hazel. Nice to see you too again. But honestly, last time we saw Hazel was literally his... Oh! Hazel's talking to Drayton. That's the first time we've seen a special coach talk to a student. How come they're talking? Well, they are both dragon users. Maybe that's the reason.
Why, if it isn't young Drayton, didn't know you were a member of this club. Well, Mr. Hazel, your grandfather Drayton informed me that you were forced to repeat a year at school. Several years, in fact. Yeah. Thanks for letting the whole world know, Grandpa. Fine. So I got held back a couple times. It is what it is, alright. Doesn't life have room for taking a stroll on the scenic path sometimes? Indeed. But studying is also an excellent way to broaden said path, is it not?
True.
I'm not suggesting you should desperately try to live up to the expectations of others, though. I simply hope that you spend your days as a student in a way that you do not regret later on. I get it, Mr. Hazel. I get it. Please just give it a rest already.
Okay, then. Interesting. Then we still have to do Hazel's normal conversation. But, so certain characters do talk to each other. Okay. Because I was thinking none of the special coaches would talk to them. But apparently there is some. Maybe it's teachers will talk to students, maybe? Because, but Director Clavell technically counts as one. But for some reason he didn't talk to anybody. You would think at least Kieran, maybe. But apparently not.
Young Spooks. So you were the one who invited me here. Do you think that in brief time, since I last saw you, you'd gained such an important role at this school? It's so surprising, and I'm so happy for you. I'm just...
Oh yeah, I forgot. You start crying pretty easily. Please don't cry, Mr. Hazel. It's all good.
I'm very close to tears, but I'll do my best to hold it in for now. I don't want to scare the other students here after all.
It's all good, buddy.
Say, young Spooks, would you be willing to have a battle with me?
Of course, buddy. Of course, of course.
I'm excited to learn just how strong you've become.
Okay, so our first Elite Four battle in quite some time. Wondering, how Mr. Hazel's gonna be this time round. Because you can fight him during the school championship at the end of the base game. But, I still don't feel like that's like a final battle. This feels more like a final battle. Because level 82 for his Duraludon is quite high. Let's see here. Not much we could do here. I guess just play rough and see how it goes. We do half its damage in one hit. Going into Draco Meteor. Okay, you're going to start losing your attack quite quickly with that. Do another play rough. Duraludon, yep, goes down. We have 5 more to go for him. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just keep holding out. Dragalage, that's Poison Dragon, right? So, anything Psychic would be good here. So, Yukio, I think it's your time to shine, buddy. Since I know you should be more than perfect for this Pokemon that he's about to pull out. Because the Poison Kelp Pokemon is definitely an interesting Pokemon, for the most part. But I think, yeah, being safer with Poison typing instead of worrying about the second typing is better in this case. Down goes Dragalja. It's either however I said it the first time. I actually forgot how I said it the first time. Or Dragalja, or Draga. No, I didn't. I think I said it the same way both times, didn't I? I don't know. My head's starting to get confused which one I said first. But, Haxorus... Well, sorry there, Hazel. Your Haxorus went down in one hit, bud. But we are dealing with a Pokemon that's fully leveled now. But honestly, the Noivern... Another Pokemon that could be normally the pretty good problem here. But honestly, Luminicrash should break through its defenses, because it doesn't really have any that I know of. But down goes the Noivern, not too bad. And then Dragonites. Definitely going to have the multi-scale on the Dragonite. Lots of Dragonites in this DLC for people that have them, honestly. Kind of surprised about that. But do like Dragonite though, I will be honest. I do have my own multi-scale Dragonite. I don't have it in Scarlet and Violet, but it's kind of stuck on my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire for my like base one, so honestly it's a pretty, like, I could pull it off at any point. It's just that I don't have Pokemon Home, so I can't really take full advantage of it. Bexcalibur. Which one was Bexcalibur again? Oh, the Ice Mountain Pokemon.
Painting isn't finished until the final brush stroke. Let's complete our work together.
Yeah, that's the Ice Mountain one for Glacido Mountain, right? Yep, it is. Okay. That's not a major Pokemon I'm worried about.
It is time to don the crown of dragons. Let your color blot out all else.
Blot all else indeed, bud. You can definitely try. Let's see what Hazel's got for us. What are you gonna try? Nice dragon typing? Okay, that's not a problem. Luminicrash still does normal damage here. Now I just gotta hope that our Luminicrashes work as intended, honestly. Because, well, there's not many Pokemon that can take full advantage of that.
Pardon us for backing into you. Bexcalibur, use Glaive Rush.
Okay, Glaive Rush, here we go. This is the main ability, right? Yep. Okay, so if they use their special ability, it seems like they have extra dialogue, apparently. Okay, not too bad. Well, time to go into Spooky, since, well, Spooky is a fairy type, so this is perfect for this one. Not too bad, and ooh, I used Shadow Claw on accident. It used Ice Shard. Okay, well, apparently that goes first. Maybe this Shadow Claw will knock it out. You never know. Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, it ended up working out. Okay, cool. So I didn't need to use the Play Rough there. I was a little unsure if the Shadow Claw would knock out, but that works out for perfectly. Down goes Hazel, and another battle done. Sorry, Hazel.
Mighty Dragon has been felled.
It has indeed, bud. Sorry about that. But, well, like all good dragons and legendary dragons, they gotta go down sometime. Not bad at all.
When I faced you at the Pokemon League, your strength was a work in progress. You still held potential that had yet to be fully realized. But now, it has become so unshakable. You've come so far. I just can't. Whoa.
Aw. Moved to Tears Emo by Hazel. By watching Hazel, not specifically getting taught by Hazel. That's funny.
I hope you continue on your path with a sense of freedom and humility.
Okay, thanks, Hazel. Anything else?
You know, I saw Brazy on one of those big TV screens in Lavencia. Doesn't it make you happy? See a friend giving it their all. Feels like I've grown so much more each time I see you. It's enough to bring a tear to this old man's eye.
Anything else? Nope. Gotta wait for his last one. Still going. Still about Brazy. There we go.
All students here at Blueberry Academy are so nice. It truly is a pleasure to teach them.
True there, buddy. True there indeed. Now we need to start cycling through them. So, we'll call in Arven, since we know Arven's on his final one. And that will give us a gold for Arven as well. And then we'll call it Clavell, obviously, and go from there. Any random dialogues here? We got Kieran and good old Arven here. So let's do that one.
Your partner Mastiff is really special to you, huh?
That's right. He and I have been best buds since I was a little kid. And he was just a little Mastiff.
Oh, hey, that's just like me and my Hydrapple. It's been with me since I was a little Applin.
It was a little Applin.
So is Hydrapple your best bud?
Well, my Poliwrath and my Politoed are pretty special to me, too. Oh, and I really like my Yanmega.
He likes all his Pokemon.
Oh man, and Furret's also precious pal of me. Mine. I guess I just can't pick a favorite.
Hey, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with thinking every one of your Pokemon is the best.
True.
I guess that's an option too, huh?
Yeah, it definitely is. Hey, Arven, let's finish you up, buddy.
Oh, Spooks, I got an update for you. I solved the mystery of why your bud Arven was getting mobbed by those blueberry kids. So apparently the real reason they were all staring was a case of mistaken identity.
Mistaken identity? Who'd they think you were? Yeah, who did they think you were?
I don't really know myself. Guess some guy shows up in the terrarium every so often.
Oh, Snacksworth. Okay, that's who he's talking about.
Gives away...
Oh no, that's Crispin. Okay. I was thinking it was Snacksworth because Snacksworth, you know, gives out treats. No, that's Crispin.
Gives away super spicy sandwiches. And they all thought I was him. That's why they were all being so weird. Watching me with expectation, or whatever is in their eyes. Who is this mystery fellow? It just gives away sandwiches from time to time. I hear they even call him the spiciest of souls.
I might have an idea. Yeah, I definitely have one.
You know, guess there's all sorts of weird characters at the school, too.
Yep, he's one of the Elite Four members. You'd probably like him if you get a conversation with him.
Speaking of weird characters and all, I got a real character I wanted to show you. See this Squovet? I've got has a pretty unusual ability. So I figured this be a good excuse for you and me to trade Pokemon. How about it?
Yeah, of course, buddy. Squovet. Trying to think of... Is that Berry Pouch? No, Berry Pouch is normal, isn't it? It must be a hidden ability. I forgot what Squovet's hidden ability is, though.
Alright. Then I'll offer that Squovet to you. Who will you go with, Spooks?
Who am I gonna go with? Good question. I have 2 Duraludons now. Which one's which, just to make sure? That one's that. Oh! Again, it's Electric Terra. That's interesting. Stalwart. But yeah, let's give you a Duraludon.
You good to go forward with trading your Duraludon for my Squovet?
Yep, you can have my other Duraludon. I have too many of them, so you can have one. You'll have fun with it, I think. Caught it for the Blueberry Quest stuff. There we go. Send out the Duraludon. And give Arven the Pokemon. And then we just continue up with Clavell and Hazel, and we'll finish them off too here very shortly. There we go. Got ourselves a Squovet. Cool. I'll take them. Not too bad. Okay, what else do you got, Arven?
Duraludon's a good call. Figures you'd go with a choice like that. I'll be sure to take real good care of it. Make sure it's happy, along with Mavistiff and all.
Not a bad Pokemon to give him, honestly. I think he'll have fun with that if he ends up using it. Oh, number of people you can invite has increased. Okay. Who's available now, actually? I'm curious. Okay. Elite Four is available for this for sure now. So Rika and Poppy, not too bad. So all we're missing now is probably Geeta. And then, I don't know if she's the secret boss though, because there's the secret boss in the BP area here. So I'm not entirely sure who that one could possibly be. But noted for later though, that we do get to go for the Elite Four again. But, let's definitely pull Clavell back in. Or if I can find him. There he is. And get them all sent back here. And go from there. Don't think Arven's gonna randomly start talking to somebody. Doesn't look like it. But let's, talk to Clavell real quick. See what's going on with him.
Well met, Master Spooks. I wanted to ask, has anything in particular been wearing you down here at Blueberry Academy? For instance, Director Kyrano has been bothering you with his unreasonable requests.
The director's a nice guy. It's fine.
I see. Well, that's reassuring. You know, Director Kyrano and I studied together at the same university. Oh, a long time ago now.
Right from the start, I found myself rather at the mercy of his whims. The state of affairs continued even once I had been appointed as director of our academy. He said to me, Veli, you need a dash more dignity about you. A lofty air. Try wearing some premier balls at your waist. That'll do it. So that's why he wears premier balls? That's cool. But I think it fits him perfectly, though. Well, I suppose it's my own fault for going along with these ideas of his. In any case, please don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help. Of course, Director Clavell. Well, let's definitely get Hazel back here now. And then I guess we'll cycle with Penny, since we still need to finish hers. Let's see here. Where's Hazel at? Hazel's bottom left. And then we'll use Penny to help us get Clavell back out. And then she'll be on her last one the next time we cycle through her. But where's Clavell? And Hazel's right next to Drayden. Okay. Hey, Hazel.
I can't express how pleased I am to have this opportunity to teach at another school. Although I wonder, what does this academy need of me? Am I here in a capacity as an art instructor or as a member of the Elite Four?
An Elite Four member. I would definitely say so.
I should have known. That would explain the lukewarm reaction I got when I held an art lecture. You know, I have heard that the Blueberry Academy places a strong emphasis on the study and practice Pokemon battles. Think that for the next lecture, I'll invite Professor Gibble. Do something a little bit more hands-on. Thank you for your input.
No problem, Hazel. No problem at all, buddy. Okay, so next one, definitely going to be Penny, to make it easier on ourselves. And honestly, I'm not sure who we're going to cycle through next time, because we won't really have a easy cycling character. We got Kieran and Penny. I don't think we've seen a conversation with them before, so let's see.
So nice weather, don't you think? Is it? I've been inside all day, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're both introverts.
Yeah, that's true. My bad. Looks like we're not ready for casual one-on-one classes yet, huh? Yeah, I guess not. But it's not like I don't want to hang out with you. I really want us to get along. Me too. We're friends now, after all. Yeah, we sure are.
That was sweet. And then, obviously, talk to Penny while she's here.
Hey, Spooks, do you have any ideas how amazing this academy really is?
I sure do. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, really? Is Blueberry Academy famous enough that everyone knows all about it? Well, let me tell you what I found out anyways. The Academy has a resource development plant on one of its lower levels right down on the seabed. They do all sorts of marine research down there, and they survey the seabed for resources too.
I'm surprised you can't go down there. Honestly, that sounds pretty cool.
Our students aren't allowed to visit though, which I guess isn't all that surprising. But to think that cutting-edge science is going on below us right now, it's like some kind of dream.
It sounds like something that would happen in the anime, though. For, like, places that could possibly get a movie on it. Because that could be, like, a legendary, like, movie. Something down on the bottom of the seafloor here. I could see that happening. But now that we got that set in stone, let's get Clavell back over here. And then we just need to do the trades for both Hazel and Clavell, and we're done for today's episode. Honestly, pretty... Oh, wait, we got Penny and Clavell. Okay, so... So there's still some conversations that we can do with the students. Okay, cool. How are you finding life back at All Academy since you returned, Miss Penny?
Like in what way?
Are you having any difficulties with those studies or other school activities?
Studying's never any trouble for me. And I'm having fun hanging out with everyone here, so that's been great. Oh, and I also got to go on a trip with Spooks and some other friends.
It sounds like you're enjoying your time at the Academy a great deal, then.
There is one thing, helping out in the Pokemon League has been pretty tough. Chairwoman Geeta literally terrifies me. She's like so intense even when she's smiling. Is there any way you could help me out with her?
I'm afraid that's quite beyond my power. Okay. Hey, Clavell. Long time no see. Let's finish you up and honestly prepare for whatever comes next. I wanted to talk to you about your exchange studies, Master Spooks. Thanks to your presence here at the Blueberry Academy, I've been able to visit more often. Observing other schools firsthand can be instructive in all sorts of ways, you know. Right now I'm considering how can we adopt the best aspects of this school at our own academy, and would appreciate your input on the matter. So, what is it that you like best about Blueberry Academy, Master Spooks? Definitely not the director is not going to be chosen out of the two. Clavell is definitely more fun in my opinion than Kairano. The facilities, location, the values. I think the facilities are pretty cool here, honestly. Very interesting. It's certainly true that a terrarium is ideal for observing Pokemon in their natural habitats. Of course, I do not believe that Paldea's own rich nature can be found wanting in that regard. Well, in any case, duly noted. Thank you for very much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you, Clavell. But yeah, definitely terrarium's a really cool touch to this place, honestly. Talking with you like this reminds me of your very first day as one of my students. That was the day I gave you your first Pokemon, partner Pokemon Quaxly. Yeah, Donald's been doing pretty good. I believe you've found many treasures on your own since then. Would you consider sharing one of those with me, in the form of a Pokemon trade? Sure. Kinda curious what you're gonna trade us back. Much obliged. In that case, I shall offer you a Palmo from my side. What Pokemon will you choose, Master Spooks? What Pokemon will I choose? Very good question. Let's give you something. I do have something you could probably want. I'll give you this Piplup. I already have one, so you can have it. So you would like to trade your Piplup for my Palmo? Yep. Here you go, buddy. Here's a cool little trade. Pokemon I like for one of your Pokemon. Not too bad. Palmo's a cool Pokemon. I don't really highly, like, it's a cool Pokemon. It's not one I would use personally, but it's a cool one. I'll definitely say. But there we go. Got ourselves a Palmo, and he gets a Piplup. Not too bad. Okay. Kind of curious what Hazel's gonna have, honestly. Thank you very much for trading me your Piplup. I will treasure it and raise it with all due care. Thanks, bud. Yeah, take good care of him. Since he needs a proper trainer, because it's just a random Pokemon I caught for the BB League stuff, so to get the points, so I don't mind giving it out. Since I already have one, so it doesn't really affect me too much. Let's get Hazel over here and finish up our last thing for today. Honestly, very curious on what his trade's gonna be. So, looking forward to whatever that could possibly be.
I've been told that students here at Blueberry Academy voluntarily take active roles in various committees, and even help run the school. I suppose it's fitting from, that a new school like this one would also be so boldly experimental. I admit, though, that I personally have my doubts about saddling students with such responsibilities. It seems a rather great burden to place on them when they're still so young.
How's that? Yeah, how's that?
Well, youth is the only period of life which one may indulge and play without a care in the world. In that sense, I worry about you too, you know.
Fair enough, fair enough. Thanks for worrying about that, bud.
Please do, take care not to overburden yourself with the expectations of others. But I do apologize. As I get older, I seem more prone to offering unsolicited advice.
It's all good, bud.
Now how about we make things more cheerful? With a Pokemon trade, perhaps?
Yeah, of course, bud. Kinda curious what he's gonna have, I really am. Okay, Arctibax. So the middle evolution of Excalibur.
Thank you kindly for humoring me. Now I would like to offer a fine specimen of an Arctibax. How about you, Spooks?
I hope it has hidden abilities, honestly, because I'm not sure if they're trading me ones with them or not. Intimidate, Magnet Pull. Doesn't seem like it. Magnemite, I don't think Magnet Pull is its hidden ability. I could be wrong. But, let's give you a Graveler. That'll give you a Golem.
You're willing to trade your Graveler for my Arctibax, then?
Yep. Here you go, bud. Hope you like Graveler. Or Golem. Because you get a free, fully evolved Pokemon from me. I don't mind giving you that. It would be cool if they fight you with the Pokemon you trade, by the way. But I don't think they do. Ooh. Wait, was that a shiny? Wait a minute. No, that's the normal color. I thought it was shiny for a second. I don't normally get to see Arctibax randomly, so I thought it was a shiny one for a second.
Graveler's a fitting Pokemon.
What? But you should be saying Golem, bud.
I would expect no less from you. I will be sure to take very good care of it.
I hope so indeed, bud, because that Golem's going to be really fun to use, I would think, for you. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. But with that being said, that is where we're going to be ending off today's episode. Since, let's be honest here, we did quite a lot. But we still have quite a lot to still do. Thankfully, not many more student ones left. Since we just need to talk to Kieran one more time. We need to talk to Amaris one more time. 2 more times for Carmen. 2 more times for Lacey. And then we need to do the battle and 3 more times for Crispin. Because we haven't seen Crispin yet in the league room. But he does spawn here. Because I've seen him. It's just that, unfortunately, he wasn't here the day that we did this. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.